Chère Jennifer Aniston, depuis vos premiers pas dans Friends, il y a, attention ça fait mal, plus de 20 ans, vous n'avez pas froid aux yeux en matière de rôle pas toujours flatteur et vous faites partie de ces rares actrices de Hollywood qui n'ont pas peur du ridicule. Franchement, c'est tout à votre honneur. Dans Joyeux, Bordel, vous jouez une horrible PDG qui veut virer tout le monde de l'entreprise familiale, son propre frère en première ligne.
Why did you do this to yourself? You know I took 9 years of Krav Maga.
Carol, you know, he's turning blue.
Yeah. Our family, you gotta tab out. Tab out. Tab out.
Des dialogues savoureux et un casting alléchant pour ce qui est devenu un genre de cinéma en soi, l'histoire de la fête qui dégénère. Car autour de vous, ma chère Jen, on retrouve Jason Bateman, TJ Miller ou encore Kate McKinnon, une brochette prometteuse de bonne rigolade.
Guys, what if we show him the greatest time of his life at our Christmas party tonight? This is how we save everybody's job.
It's not the worst idea.
Walter?
Do you party?
I used to.
L'ingrédient phare de la comédie réussie est bien là. Deux protagonistes que tout oppose. Ici, un frère et une sœur au cœur d'une situation comique, en l'occurrence une grosse fête qui part en cacahuète.
I had a very sort of idea of who I thought Carol and Clay were. I felt like they were sort of a grown-up Jeannie and Ferris Bueller-ish kind of, you know, sort of that relationship grown up, and there's still that resentment, but now we're in professional worlds and how that kind of sibling rivalry comes out in the most sort of inappropriate ways at the most unexpected moments, and I thought that was kind of really fun.
Light the candle.
Merry Christmas, bitches! Right down the chimney, folks! Yeah!
As we started to really explore it, you know, you realize that sort of the out-of-control office Christmas party is becoming something that's less and less accepted in our society. And in some ways that's good, but in other ways that's bad, because you spend your whole life working with people, and in a lot of ways you don't really get to know them except in this one night. And it was sort of meant to be the night that you could be honest and you could break down the barriers, and the lowest guy could talk to the highest guy. There was a real democratic kind of thing about that. And as they become safer, more controlled, that's gone away. And so we realized, well, what would happen if you reintroduced that into an office? Would they be ready? You know, would they be able to handle an old-fashioned Christmas party?
It's F-word Christmas, B-words. Let's get mother F-word drunk. Watson.
It's my birthday.
Ah, really committing. That's nice.
She's not a terrible person. She just hasn't been given anything on an emotional love level. So she's kind of, all she's really trained inside of herself is her, I'm going to prove myself. I'm going to be, you know, I'll be the best. I'll be the smartest. And that doesn't, so sadly she didn't really develop her soft, fuzzy side. I'm basically a woman with a grudge who is now coming in, and I'm sort of, in a way, the Grinch who wants to steal Christmas away from all of these hardworking employees who are not doing as good of a job as they should be doing. And I know that, and I'm actually right. I just don't go about it the right way, and I'm also paying back a child, you know, vendetta that I've had.
I am so curious to see the movie in its entirety, because there was so much incredible, fabulous improvising by everybody. I think they could edit about 8 movies out of the stuff they shot, and so I'm so curious to see just what makes it into the final cut.
Je vous le confirme, l'improvisation fuse comme au café-théâtre dans ce film choral puissance 300 figurants. Pas facile de mettre en scène une fête géante, d'attirer le regard sur le premier plan sans pour autant omettre les personnages du fond. Finalement, on n'est pas trop de 2 réalisateurs pour filmer ce genre de prouesse.
It's fun to watch them. One's really beautiful and amazing with camera and technical, and the other is with the actors and the creative and the sets and stuff, and then they'll swap roles. You know, they're both they kind of are nowhere to focus. So they're not overlapping, and they're not sort of contradicting one another, and you're not going, well, wait, he told me to say that, and now you're telling me something else. Maybe that's happened once, but that's it.
Ma chère Jennifer, comme vous, j'adore ces fêtes de Noël façon carnaval où tout est permis, d'autant qu'en tant que spectateur, il est très jouissif d'observer le chaos tout en sachant qu'on ne fera pas le ménage le lendemain. À quelques jours de Noël, sachons profiter des films divertissants et du rire facile, parce que vous savez quoi ? À la fin, aucun d'entre nous ne s'en sortira vivant. Alors profitez-en, c'est Noël, ne vous lâchez pas que sur la dinde. Allez, joyeux bordel!
Where'd you get these?
Be better if I didn't say.